Hi guys, it's me again. Hello, teacher Rosy. New story of Helena, chapter 3. I heard the doorbell ring twice while I was watering the flowers in our backyard. I am not expecting any visitors because I don't have visitors. That is why I am wondering who it is. I put the hose down and closed the faucet to check who was turbling. Yes, I asked the pregnant woman standing in front of me. Is Fernando there? She asked me with a shy voice. I need to talk to him, she added while she was touching her belly. I know that she is Belinda and she is pregnant, and my dad is the father. And she is the reason why my mom and dad are always fighting. I look at her. I look at her belly. I guess the baby is already in the 6th month, and I feel excited about the baby. Finally, I will have a sibling. I let her in and told her that Daddy was inside, waiting for her while looking at her. I know that she is also suffering from being another woman in a secret relationship. No matter how much you love someone, still, you will be kept as secret as possible because the man you love and impregnate you is already married. I can feel her, and I know I need to end her suffering because that is why my duty. Is your mom there? She suddenly asked just to make sure that Mama was not home. No, I lied to her, and she suddenly hugged me, which surprised me. I don't know if you are mad at me, but I miss you, she said while hugging me. The last time I saw you was when you were 15 years old, 3 days after your birthday, she added. I remember her giving me things that I don't like, such as bags, makeups, and strong perfumes, maybe to impress me or get my attention, hoping that someday I would like her. But she never buys me by giving me that stuff. Of course, she is the reason why our perfect family fell apart. She is why Mama became an alcoholic. She's the reason Dad cheated, and I hate her for breaking my family. We went inside the house, and I secretly locked the door so that she could not get out quickly. Have a seat, I offered her with a smile. Thanks, she said and sat on the couch. I will call Dad. He is in the kitchen having his coffee, I lied. Okay, thank you, she said. I left her waiting in the living room, and I went to the kitchen. I went to Daddy and told him that his mistress was here, and she was pregnant as usual. Mom heard it, and she got mad again. I hushed her because I don't want Belinda to hear her. Are you okay there, Helena? She asked. Maybe she is wondering what took me so long. Yes, I am, I answered, and I hurriedly went to the kitchen drawer to get the knife I would use on her. Helena, she called in shock, standing now behind me. What happens to them? She asked while staring at my parents. Are you not happy that they are quiet now? I asked her, but she didn't answer. Are you not happy that they are together now? I asked again, while looking at her, but she didn't answer. Are they dead? She asked while staring at my parents. Not really. I just render their pains and sufferings to the Lord, I answered. She looked at me holding the knife, and I can see the fear in her eyes. Now, what are you going to do with that knife? She asked in fear, but I didn't answer. I am sensing her fear, her fear. with me that ignited me and pushed me to do my mission. "You are scaring me, Helena," she said, but I couldn't hear her because all I could hear was the song Give Things playing in my head, hypnotizing me. I am repeatedly singing while holding the knife and staring at her blankly. "Put that knife down, Helena," she commanded, becoming authoritative now. Instead of putting the knife down, I walked near her with a Christian song in my head. At the same time, she's gently walking away from me. I know she will run. That's why I locked the door so that she could not open it. "That is a bad joke, Helena. Put it down, please. I am pregnant." And now she's begging and she suddenly runs, but she feels that there's no way that I will put the knife down. I run after her with the knife in my hand. I grab her before she reaches the door and stabs her. But she's quick. She kicks me even though her waist is already bleeding. She tried to run, but I grab her again on her hair before I stab her again. She pushes me away from her and she runs to the door. "Echo, quick!" I shouted, commanding Echo to block her. "Who is Echo?" she asked in froze when she saw Echo standing in front of her. "It is my chance now." I grab her and stab her many times with the kitchen knife that I am holding while singing the song. Each stab I made relieved me, and I know it relieved her because her pain will end now. After stabbing her repeatedly, I say thank you prayer to God for giving me the strength to do my mission, and I also thank Echo because without him, I will never do this perfectly. We clean all the blood on the floor, the knife that I use. I wash it and put it back into the kitchen drawer. We clean as nothing happened. I drag her into the dining area. I let her sit in between Mom and Daddy. I wipe the blood on her body and comb her hair to make her look beautiful. "How good to see you in peace," I said with a smile to them. "What did you do?" Dad asked. "Aren't you happy?" I asked back while giving him a sharp look. "She's pregnant," he said. "I know, but the child is made of sin, so I need to surrender to the Lord," I said while continuously fixing Belinda. "You are evil, Helena," Belinda cried. "Don't say that," I told her. "I'm a God's angel, and I wash away all your sins. You should be thankful," I added. "I don't want to hear any fights from you guys. Please let me live in peace," I told them before leaving the dining area. I left them in the dining area and double-checked everything. I made sure that there was no evidence to find, because people in the physical world wouldn't understand my mission. They will judge me if they don't know about it because they will not believe in me that I am God's angel and He sends me to this world to do a mission. They will just think that I am crazy. So I need to be careful, not just for me too, for Echo too. "Who's the woman that you'll just surrender?" Echo asked while looking at Belinda. "She's Dad's mistress," I answered. "Oh, that is why she is a heavy heart and negative energy," he said. "But I guess she is more than that, mistress," he added. "Soon you will know all about her," he said while facing me, but I didn't mind him. I didn't know what he was saying, but all I knew was that I felt relief because of what I had done to Belinda. Another mission was accomplished, and I know there is more to go. I went to the dining room. I opened the fridge and took the box of pizza out. I put inside the microwave and heat it for 1 minute, and sit beside Belinda with my one leg up. I looked at the three of them, and invited Echo to have a pizza with me, but he ignored me. Maybe he was still full, and looked at them again and saw Belinda crying. "Honey, why are you crying?" I asked Belinda to take a slice of pizza flavored pepperoni and cheese on bite of it. "Don't you wish to be here?" I asked her, but she didn't answer. She just kept on crying. You should be happy because you are here with Daddy, I told her, but she was still crying. Please let us go, Helena, Mama begged. I looked at Mama and said nothing, and I looked back to Belinda again. Forgive us for all the things that we've done to you, she added, but I didn't mind her. Look at the couples that you ruined, Honey, I told her, but she didn't mind, as if she didn't hear. She just kept on crying. Look at the family that you ruined, I added while staring at her, but she just kept on crying. You know what? I asked and tried to bite my pizza again, licking the sauce in my mouth. My mom became alcoholic when she found out about you and Daddy. She was totally in pain, lost herself, and she even lost me. Started about chewing the pizza and swallowing it. Every day and every night, she's drinking to kill the pain of betrayal because of the two of you. Because she became hot-headed, she loses her glow because her husband cheated on her with a woman she once treated as a friend. She confronted you, begged you to stay away from the man that you love so much, but instead of listening, you continue to pull with him. I added while looking at Daddy too. And now you're pregnant. What kind of woman are you? I asked Belinda, but she said nothing but cry. Helena, please don't start. Dad begged. I looked at him. You started all of this and then you want me to stop? I asked him while giving him a sharp look. My God, Dad, you are weird. I added and looked back to Belinda and bite on my pizza again. She's still crying, and she can even look at me. It's too late for that, honey. Your tears won't do a thing now, I told her while finishing the last slice of pizza. I remember when my dad slapped me because of you, I said, recalling everything. I'm trying to remember what happened, but I can't remember why Daddy slapped me. But I remember how hurt it is. The pain is still here, tattooed in my heart, I told her while facing her. Helena, please stop. Daddy raised a voice on me that made me angry. How dare you? You raise your voice at me? I furiously asked him and went closer to him. Just stop, he said without looking at me. I looked at Mom and looked back at Daddy. This is all your fault and your but before I finished what I want to say, he interrupted. Shut up, Helena, he shouted, and I suddenly remember how he shouted at me and slapped my face the same way he shouted at me. Now that makes me furious. How dare you? I furiously asked and slapped his face. This is your fault, I screamed at him, slapped his face too, grabbed the fork I left on the table and stabbed him many times. And I don't care where I stab him because I am mad. I am mad at him. You ruined my family. You ruined our family. I shouted while Mama was silently crying, watching me getting furious. I looked at Belinda and she was crying too. I will never forgive you, I screamed and continued stabbing him with the fork that I was holding. Stop!